Before you watch the video, subscribe it, click on the bell icon for more notifications. Hi everybody, welcome to Aga Math. This is Rakesh. Today we are going to learn how to insert an irrational number between 3 and 4. So between two numbers, that is 3 and 4, where 3 and 4 are the natural numbers or maybe integers or rational numbers. Fine. So finally we call this as a rational numbers, right? So insert an irrational number between 3 and 4. So already we have learned in the previous videos about what is irrational number, right? So it's very easy. Let us see if 3 and 4 are the rational numbers. So I would like just to take 3 and 4 here. This is 3 and 4. So as these two are the rational numbers, irrational number means we know the decimal part which repeats, like which is non-terminating and non-repeating. For example, here we can give multiple answers for this question, but I just give like 3.1423671198321 so on. So this is one number, like, because we know that 3 and 4. So if I observe the whole number is 3, and whenever I start the giving decimal part, it becomes a greater than 3 and the lesser than 4. And observe here, the decimal part is non-terminating and non-repeating, like no digit or no pattern of numbers are repeating in this decimal part. So these type of numbers are irrational numbers. So insert a rational number in between 3 and 4 means either I can give this answer. If you would like to give a few more, you can give many, like with a 3 whole number, and the decimal part may like 2, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 9, 8, 6, 3, 1, 7, so on. Any without no common, like it's a non-terminating and non-repeating. So such all numbers. Here he asked only a irrational number, means one irrational number we need. In this way we can give the multiple answers. Now let us see if any other rational numbers are given, how to do. Let us see in the next example now. So here, insert an irrational number between 1/5 and 3/4. So already in the previous videos we have learned what is irrational number, even you can watch them, right? So irrational number means nothing that a decimal part, like decimal part which is a non-terminating and non-repeating, such are said to be the irrational numbers, right? So let us first of all, what you have to do is convert this 1/5 into the decimal number 1/5. If I convert this 1/5 into the decimal number, it is 0.2. And what is the decimal number for 3/4? It is 0.75. So here we have two rational numbers. Now I have to insert an irrational number in between given these two rationals, right? So 0.2, as for better understanding, to not to have a confusion, what you can do is, as this decimal part is with two decimal numbers, so let's take this is also like 0.20, right? So what you do is, this is 0.20 and 0.75. In between we get many, like 0.21, so on. So if you observe here, 0.20, 0.75, I started with 0.21, which is after 20, and the decimal part is non-terminating as well as non-repeating. Such numbers are said to be irrational number. So here I have given, you can give a few more if you really can. So this is not a fixed result, you can give many numbers. For example, instead of this I can give another also, like 0.20, 0.75, like 0.356719832345, so on. And see here, it's a non-terminating and non-repeating. So such numbers are what? Irrational numbers. 0.20, 0.75. In between we can 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. Basically we take like that. If I would like to take some 0.5 and see that non-terminating 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 7, 6, 7, 1, 1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 6, 6, 6, so on. So here 7, so on. So here what happens, it is a non-terminating and a non-repeating. Like this we can give multiple answers. So insert an irrational number between 1 by 5 and 3 by 4. You can answer any like this, right? And let us see one more. So here one more we have. Insert an irrational number between 6 and 11. With the previous explanation you may understand very clearly that how to insert an irrational number, right? So it is just like if I write 6 and 11, so we get many like 7, 8, 9, 10, but these all are what? These all are rational numbers, but we want an irrational number. So you can take any example like 8.1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 4, 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 7, 6, so on. So it is a non-terminating and non-repeating. This is one method which we have learnt in before explanation. But even we can also get one more, that if these two are rational numbers, like we know that these two are positive rational numbers, 6 and 11 are positive rational numbers. Remember that if the given two rational numbers are positive rational numbers, okay, and their product is not to be a perfect square, means 6 into 11, let us check, 66. So 66 is not a perfect square, not a perfect square. This is one more method which I would like to explain instead of this way which we are doing, right? So whenever two positive rational numbers are given and if their product is not a perfect square number, then under root of 6 into 11 means what, where the 6 and 11 are given rational numbers. So under root of 6 into 11 is nothing but 66. So this is an irrational number which lies between, means an irrational number which lies between 6 and 11 is 6 into 11. So this is one more method. For example, if they take like insert an irrational number between 7 and 9. So what I do, first of all I check 7 into 9 is equal to 63. Is it a perfect square number? No, it's not a perfect square number. When it is not perfect square number, under root of 7 into 9 is an irrational number which lies between 7 and 9. So under root of 63, under root of 63 is an irrational number which lies between 7 and 9. This is also one method, right? So you have to understand this. If two given numbers are rational numbers, positive rational numbers, if two given numbers are positive rational numbers and their product is not a perfect square number, then under root of the product of two numbers is an irrational number which lies between the given numbers, right? So this is what, how to insert an irrational number between two given numbers, right? I hope you all understood well. Clear? Right. So thank you for listening, and for any more queries and doubts you can give us a mail at askagamath@gmail.com. Thank you.